Hello and welcome to another update video about HBAR. I want to make you aware here also of a possible trend shift, a possible trend change. Nothing reliable yet and nothing has really changed yet in terms of the Elliott Wave count, but I still want to make you aware of this possible change, and because the trend might now be shifting from a downtrend into an uptrend. And the reason I say this is because we have increased volume here since the end of October. Yeah, I mean slightly increased volume, but you can see it is basically, I mean, we had two real spikes here, but it is still higher than it has been most of the time since May really. So you see, I would say a substantial increase in volume. It's not massive, but it is certainly higher than it was in the recent weeks, with a couple of exceptions. That's one point. Then we broke above the descending trend line. We have been below the trend line since middle of August. I think that is also something that is quite substantial. Now, we haven't taken any relevant highs out. That would be the next step. But you know that I always try to keep you aware, make you aware of things if things are changing and assumptions are possibly changing. Nothing has changed yet in my assumptions really, because I can't really make a change to assumptions unless something really changes, and until I really see evidence in the chart. All it has done now is to break a trend line now that and we see volume. But these are early indicators, you know. There are never certainties anyway in crypto and in financial markets, but as soon as you have an early indicator that a trend might be shifting, you know, I want to keep you updated. I want to make you aware. So this is certainly interesting. We can still count this as from the top as an impulse down, a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, then in this wave 3 down here another 1-2 setup, and this would have been, this could still be another 1-2 setup at this stage, but it will get, I tell you the point when this gets very unlikely, and where it will get more likely that we actually also break here to the upside above 6.7 cents, because I told you in previous videos that obviously the, let's call it the bearish assumption with a target to 4 cents is in play until something changes. And one of those changes was the break above 6.7 cents, because it would take out this 1-2 pattern and would make a downtrend less likely, I would say, right? And then we still have to take out here the 7 and 7.4 cent level. But when will it get less likely that we are still breaking down? Well, you could argue it's already become less likely due to the trend line break. Now, that's not substantial, but it's still something to keep an eye on. But the real important level is the 78.6% fib level. So above 6.5 cents, it is less likely that this is still a bearish pattern. It's still possible, of course, you know. And however, if I see this as a 1-2 setup within the yellow wave 3, I would need to shift all of this to the right hand side. Then a break above the 78.6% retrace is always an indication, early indication that things might be shifting, So we've got the trend line break, increased volume, and a break above 6.5 cents would increase likelihood further for a further breakout to the upside, So that's just something that I want to make you aware of, because I think it is important. This move up, though, still at the moment doesn't look very bullish, but in line with several coin breakouts in the last few days, I'm keeping an eye on the charts for you, and I make you aware of early indicators. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.